If you're thinking about moving to Colorado Springs, you've probably heard of the phrase the Powers Corridor, but today we're going to break it down, tell you what it is, where it is, what you can expect to find there, and all of the perks about the Powers Corridor on the east side of Colorado Springs.
So out of all of the areas in Colorado Springs, I feel like Sean and I probably spend a ton of time on the Powers Corridor. And there's several reasons why. First off, there's a ton of amazing food places, restaurants, kind of go-tos for a lot of things, which we're going to dive into. But it's also pretty convenient to kind of get to, all different places, up to Interquest, up to Stetson Hills, straight from Banning Lewis, Meridian Ranch, we can take Mark Shuffle right into Powers Corridor. So I feel like it's like super centrally located with kind of everything that we do. So we're really familiar with it. And we want to kind of deep dive into what that really looks like for all of you guys that are relocating here to Colorado Springs.
And if you're new to the channel, I'm Sean, this is Crystal, we're your local real estate experts. And today we're going to break down all of the things related to the Powers Corridor. So what is it and where is it at? If you're looking at the east side of Colorado Springs, you'll see this lovely road called Powers Boulevard. It goes north and south through town. And what I think the Powers Corridor really is that on the north end, you're going to see Powers in Dublin. And then it's going to hit several intersections all the way down to Powers and Palmer Park. And there's a ton of different shopping like Crystal mentioned, but it really just depends on what you're looking for and where you can find that at. So one of my favorite things about the Powers Corridor, recently added, I think it was just built last year. We're going to start on the southernmost part of the Powers Corridor, Powers and Palmer Park, which a ton of people were super excited about this. It's sort of direct competition, not sort of direct competition, but people were so ecstatic for the new Vasa Fitness to open. It's kind of taken over as like the staple commercial gym in Colorado Springs that's still on a budget. You can find memberships for $20-ish a month, depending on how many people are on it and what you need access to. But Vasa, they have, I think, 3 locations in Colorado Springs now, one pretty far south, one near Lifetime, which is where I go. And then they have this one, but because it's so centrally located, this was like one of the more exciting things to open on the Powers Corridor in recent times. So people were super excited for that. It's a cheap membership. For the most part, they take care of stuff, but as with any gym, you're going to hear people say it's too crowded, it's too dirty, it's this, it's that. In Colorado Springs, it's what you get. Vasa Fitness is kind of the staple commercial gym. That, Planet Fitness, Villa Sport, Lifetime, and then you have like little mom and pop gyms. But Powers and Palmer Park is where you're going to find the Vasa Fitness.
Well, in side note of that, right in that same area, right, is going to be Walmart. We're not big, you guys, on corporations and we like to support more like local family-owned type stuff. But let's face it, it is kind of really nice and convenient to have those big corporation stores in for some things that we just can't get mom and pop. So there is a Walmart, a super center that is right there. That's also really convenient for you to be able to go in, go grocery shopping, get your whatever you need for your household items. Really, it's not even just like on the Powers Corridor. I feel like we have one of these on like every freaking corner, but there is like a tire place, an oil change place, all kind of like right within that area. And then I can't remember the name. It's been so long since we've been there, but there is also that like beach volleyball place.
It used to be called Boo Dads.
It was Boo Dads. Now I think it's like VIP something, I think.
Yeah.
But that place, I mean, it has been a hot minute since we've been there, which we should do that this summer, actually. We're going to put that on our list of things to do.
The reason we haven't been there is because the last time we went, Sean started drinking too many drinks and got very competitive with volleyball and jumped backwards to hit a ball over the net, and head trauma happened. So we have not been back since that day.
But that place, from what I remember, it is a lot of fun. It is family friendly, probably until a certain point, because day drinking and alcohol and then sports probably just isn't family friendly after so much. But that is a super cool place. That's kind of in that same area as well.
We'll go back and let you know how it is. Now you gotta see the head trauma. Ugh. But next on the list, if we're going north of Palmer Park, is going to be Constitution. Constitution has a ton of shops as well. One of my personal favorites, it's funny, we were just showing clients from out of state looking to relocate from Austin, and they were going to go watch the Avalanche game, which I'm glad they decided not to venture out because we got smoked this time. But one of the cool sports bars that we have here locally, Powers and Constitution, is going to be Bubba's. It is a sister restaurant to Texas Roadhouse, which is actually just north of that on, I believe it's North Carefree and Powers. But Bubba's is pretty cool because they have all the big screen TVs throughout the entire venue. There's like a semi-outdoor patio seating area. They have 2 different bar tops, and then they have like family-style booths and things like that. Their menu is sort of like Texas Roadhouse, sort of not like Texas Roadhouse. They do have pizza deals, they have burger deals, they have wings. So it's kind of
really
like
good queso.
Say it again, really good queso.
Really good queso.
Yeah, they have like a very mixed American-ish menu, but everything for the most part is pretty good. And it's one of my favorite spots locally to be able to go watch the games because unfortunately, we don't have very many great spots here in Colorado Springs to go out that's very similar to that.
Well, and I think I'm going to go back in between Palmer Park and Constitution, but there's a new place, not sports, completely like opposite direction of where Sean was going, but it's Lazy Susan's, and this place is not sporty at all. It's actually extremely aesthetic, so cute. It's great for like a girls' night, mom and daughter date. It is cute for like a date night too, but it is very like, I would say Instagram fun. But they have like a little outdoor area. Everything is just beautiful. Flowers. They have like a little swing as soon as you like walk in. Very, very aesthetically cute. And then their cocktails and their drinks are amazing as well. I didn't see a ton of stuff on their menu that was like actual like big meals or anything, but they definitely have like a great charcuterie and like little just like munchy type things. But that place is a newer place within like the last year, maybe and a half. Highly recommend to go and get you some cute photos and cute drinks. But,
and not to get too much into the real estate side of things in this video, but on the south part of Powers Corridor where we're talking right now, there is a ton of housing options. You have townhomes, you have condos, you have single family homes, both on the east and the west side of Powers. So tons of options for you there. And I would say that this is going to be in the more affordable price range. You can find homes in the $400,000 and $500,000 if you're looking at single family homes. The further north we go, as we start talking about this, the price is probably going to go up just a little bit. It's not drastic, but your properties that you can get here are so vast as well. So if you're new to the channel, you're looking to buy in the Colorado Springs area, be sure to subscribe. And if you have any housing related needs, be sure to reach out to us directly, 719-238-1771. We are always happy to answer all your questions.
yes. And then, so now going kind of back to like where you were at. So Bubba's obviously is a great place. We have an In-N-Out, which is kind of crazy for Colorado.
Californians are going to hate me. I don't think it's that good. Their French fries taste like cardboard. The burgers they're okay, but they're nothing like, I mean, I expected a lot when this came to town. And I don't
Sean also doesn't really like sauces, and one of their staples is their sauce, so it would make sense. But I would agree that the fries are very bland.
Cardboard.
But there's bigger corporations kind of in the little shopping area to where you're going to have a Best Buy, you're going to have Lowe's. And I think that, and not to kind of like bounce around, but I do think that is why I love Powers so much, because you can go from like a date night to then go to Best Buy and pick up whatever you need, or Lowe's and like grab like the extra screws that we forgot, or there's just so many different things like all along, and it's all really close. And you guys, the traffic isn't really that crazy. Like it goes smooth. The roads are wide enough for you to be able to go if there is an accident. There's always cops, so don't speed. But anyway, I digress. So
yeah,
back to all of the things Powers.
I agree. And I do think that you brought up a great point. In my opinion, in Colorado Springs, the Powers Corridor checks all the boxes. You can go anywhere that you need to go on the Powers Corridor, and it's all within I mean, if you're going from Dublin to Palmer Park, it's probably not even 10 minutes. Unless you
No.
hit every single light, it happens occasionally. Then you're probably looking at 10 minutes. But yes, there is so much shopping. You mentioned Walmart being a big grocery store, but Sprouts is one of like the local natural grocers that we have here in Colorado Springs. Sprouts is amazing. It is the only place in town that I can find thinly sliced chicken breasts that is actually thinly sliced chicken breasts and not something else, and not a whole chicken and not like little chicken tenderloins. So it's one of my favorite places to go. They have like ready to eat meals that are super healthy as well. They have a ton of options for you. It's just like a natural grocer's, like I was mentioning.
That's going to be more like on Barnes, right?
Yeah, that's Powers and Barnes, and we're skipping around a little bit. Between that, we'll hit North and South Carefree. One of the things, not food related, that you can find there, it's called the First and Main Center. Basically, you have a splash pad, you have a movie theater. They do summer concerts as well, and they have Dick's Sporting Goods, which Shields is kind of taking over, but Dick's is building another location here. So it's kind of like 50-50. It depends on where you're at in town. I still go to Dick's Sporting Goods all the time because, again, it's Powers Corridor. It's super convenient. But going to the movie theater is actually super fun. It's one of the things we probably do, once a year for some reason.
Yeah, we don't do it. It's fun.
We have like a home theater-ish in our house. So I'm like, oh, I never need to go to the movies. But it's kind of nostalgic to go to the movies versus, just sitting at your house and you can pause and rewind and do whatever you want to do. But it's still super fun to go out, whether it's a date night or with the family, to go watch the newest and greatest movies that are out.
Well, and then one of my favorite date night places and girl nights, like friends, like just such a fun place, is Illusions. And there's several things why I love them. They have a few different locations. One is downtown. We aren't big downtown people, but Powers, Powers, super easy. They are local. They actually live in Banning Lewis, the owners of the company. And they change out their themes. I think it's like once a month, maybe like every month and a half. And they change it to different things that are going on. We went, of course, well, me and girlfriend went when it was Taylor Swift. And then we went as a date night. I don't remember what the theme was. Was it Beetlejuice?
We've gone several times. There was Beetlejuice. I think that there was a Beauty and the Beast theme.
Oh, Beauty and the Beast, yeah.
And then I think we went one time too, which I don't know why I was there, but it was like just an in general princess theme. But they do decorate the entire area. They have every single drink that's on the menu for that theme is themed towards whatever it is that you're doing. So like if there's a Hogwarts theme, then you'll have Hogwarts style drinks, which would probably be for the most part like pretty gross names, but they're actually never really gross. They're just very creative with the space.
Yeah.
I will say you do have to book reservations, and it is very small. It's very close together. It can get loud, and just expect to be very tight-knit with the people that you don't know right next to you, but maybe you'll get to know them.
And they do have food as well. It is a little pricey, I will admit. It's definitely not like a $6 cocktail. There's really not a $6 cocktail very many places anymore, but
inflation. So
it is a little bit more of like a special treat, I would say, but highly, highly recommend it. If you are coming here, if you're just visiting to try to like look at the areas, go there because you'll really get to experience some of the really unique things about Colorado Springs, because that is one of them. We absolutely love it there.
Yeah.
Then, of course, like A1, the sushi and hibachi place is one of our favorite family things to do. They always have so much entertainment with the hibachi girls. And I think that's probably one of our things that we do for birthdays and celebrations and stuff like that with the kids. And we've been doing it since they were little. So it's always a lot of fun. And the food's pretty decent.
It is pretty decent. And it is AI. It's not A1. A1 is a steak sauce.
Oh, yeah.
The AI sushi grill. It is super cool because Crystal likes sushi and so do the kids. And I don't care for it. I want chicken and steak and rice. And guess what you get at a hibachi restaurant? All those things, except it's deliciously fried and they have some extra vegetables and stuff in there, which, believe it or not, I actually enjoy eating them. But if I could pick one food to eat every single day, it might be hibachi. If I could have it cooked for me every single day, it might be that.
You're crazy. Okay. And then let's chat about shopping, because we like to shop. We don't have really high, crazy, fancy stores, but we do have budget-friendly ones. So we have a Ross, we have a TJ Maxx, or not TJ Maxx. TJ Maxx is over on a different side of town. What is the other one? Ross, Burlington,
Oh, you're just kidding
co-packing.
me. TJ Maxx is right next door to Ross.
No,
just-
it's not. It's not TJ Maxx. It is drawing a blank.
TJ Maxx. Fact check it. Post it on the
TJ
screen.
Maxx
right
are
now.
the Marshalls. Oh,
No, it's TJ Maxx.
Marshalls is the one that's over on the other side. Sean's right.
You see here, Crystal doesn't ever drive. She gets to work on the computer and do all the fun things in the passenger seat. So I know it's TJ Maxx.
I am very much a passenger princess, you guys. I do not deny that one bit. But anyway, tons of shopping. There is a Target. There's more food chains like Chick-fil-A, Red Robin, stuff like that. Kind of. All
I
within that.
surprisingly love Red Robin. For a chain place, I really enjoy it. I don't know why. It just
Yeah,
is
it's not bad.
consistent. It's good. And yeah, it's a good spot to go. You said we don't have high-end places, but Buckle does exist. I went through this weird Buckle phase. I have a very weird, like long torso, but like not short legs, but not long legs. So clothes, I hate the way that most clothes fit. I went through a Buckle phase, and unfortunately, they got X'd from the list as well because even though they're designer and higher price point, they did not fit me very well. So Buckle,
And there's a Sephora and there's an Ulta. I forgot about those ones. Kaylee, our daughter, goes there all the time. I, on the other hand, it's too bougie for me. So,
but remember that gift set you got? That was a great gift set.
oh
got
yeah.
10 or 15 different things, and it was super cheap.
Yeah, sometimes you
just
can
figure
get
out
good
your
gifts.
Yeah.
What else? Okay, so then let's get to like one of our favorite spots, kind of where we end up a lot, I would say.
Are we skipping over Barnes and going to Dublin?
Well, we kind of already talked about Barnes.
Barnes? Let me think. Sprouts is at Barnes?
Sprouts, Burlington. Oh,
Burlington
our
is at-
other favorite pizza place, Perry's.
Perry's. Yep, there's a
Yeah.
sliceria and then there's a something else. But a sliceria serves by the slice. Perry's on Barnes is a sliceria. Just FYI.
Yeah, they're amazing. Go there. Go see all of our friends that work there. They're amazing.
Yep.
Yeah, and so then you're going to get to kind of like that Dublin Powers area, which is very popular. It has a ton of different things. Has an adventure golf place that is a lot of fun. We love to take the kids out there. We will probably go there this summer. But then you have Fuzzies, which we haven't been there in a hot minute, but we used to go there all the time.
I got a thing about Fuzzies. We're calling a timeout. And
Oh.
we're going to go to South Carefree. Because about 2 years ago, I tried this delicious place called Torchy's Tacos. It stomps.
That is
Fuzzy
why we
tacos.
stopped going there, actually.
And Fuzzies is so loud, which is super weird because it's a huge building with really tall ceilings. So you wouldn't think it would be that loud, but it is. Try them both. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Torchy's wins for sure. No questions. Hands down.
But in that same kind of like shopping center-ish, you have like a Firehouse Subs, you have a Verizon, you have Dunkin' Donuts, you have Salsa Brava, which is really good, which then is like Egg and I or
Yep.
something like they have like two sides to it.
I think it's Urban Egg or Egg and I, or you might be right on that one.
Yeah, it used to be one of them. Urban Egg, maybe, I
think
don't
it's
know.
Urban Egg.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They have a mattress store. Like, who shops for mattresses anymore? Like, I don't know, but it's still kicking around.
You know who shops for mattresses? Is Matt when he gets last place in fantasy football and has to go into all those shops right there at
True.
Dublin, wearing
True.
his wonderful outfit that he had to wear, and tell them why he sucks so fat and so bad in fantasy football.
True. They have a crumble cookies. They have our bath place. We get bath bombs from, what is it
Buff
called?
City.
Buff City. Yes. And then a really good place for a lunch special, you guys, lunch special. Dinner, I think, is way overpriced, but
It is for
lunch,
sure overpriced.
lunch special at Rib Chop, right in that corridor. I told you guys, so many good places. They have a special. When Sean and I started going there, it was like $12.99. You got a 6-ounce steak, you got 2 sides. It was freaking a steal. Now it's up to like $19.99, but still
Yeah.
with that, it's still really good.
It used to be a filet mignon and now it's a sirloin and the price has gone up. But yes, it is still good. It's a good lunch special. Rib and Chop House is what it's called. I don't know if you said that or not. And then my other favorite thing there, actually, I really like the wings there, believe it or not. And then I like the Jamaican salmon. It is super good. It's one of the best salmons that we have here in town, even though we're landlocked.
It comes like on, what is it, like a cedar plank or
Smoked
something?
cedar platter. They like light it on fire a little bit. Super
Yeah, it's crazy. Absolutely. And of course, they have an amazing blue cheese dirty martini, which I absolutely love too. So
There's also a rock climbing gym there, which I'm surprised has lasted as long as it has. It's a pretty expensive membership from when I remember first looking into it. But there is a rock climbing gym right there next door. I believe that they have like a small weights section as well. To be honest, I've never been in there. I saw the price and I was like, yeah, I'll just stick to Lifetime because they have a rock climbing wall there too. And if I ever want to do it, I'll just go there.
yeah, and with the housing around there, you have apartments. You have a ton of apartments. There's
Yep.
a lot that are brand new. You have townhomes. You have single family homes. You really do have a very big variety. There's a lot of rentals in that area. I will say that. And the price point there is going to be pretty affordable for Colorado Springs, I would say. But like Sean said at the beginning of our video, as you kind of go further north, and that's anywhere in Colorado Springs, if you go further north, your price point, your average price point for a house is going to just continue to get a little bit higher and higher and higher as you continue to go.
I agree.
So there you guys have it. That is a little spill of what Powers Corridor is. You will hear people say Powers Corridor all the time. That's what they're kind of referring to, is a main area that can get you from point A to point B that's very central, that has a crap ton of different places. And if you are coming here or relocating here to Colorado Springs, my name's Crystal. This is Sean. We are your local experts and real estate agents here, and we would love to help you. So until next time, we will talk to you soon.